to prepare. Players, you guys ready to get going, or do you need another week and a half too?
Well, I think now we kind of get into the game planning. Camp is officially over now, so now we're getting focused more towards Tennessee, which we have been the whole time, but now it kind of gets more into game planning and watching more film on them and everything. So we're definitely excited to start that process for sure.
I understand you had a pretty good start to the scrimmage on Saturday. Kind of went up and down the field a little bit, and then maybe a little bit of boredom set in.
I wouldn't say that. I think we could have executed a little better. Coming on the second part of it, but we were excited to get out there and compete against each other. But now we're focused on Tennessee now, and looking forward to starting that process.
How different is that for you, working in situations versus putting the ball down and playing, as Dana put it?
Yeah, I mean it definitely is a little different. Sometimes it's not always it's realistic, but you're getting put in a point, and you're like not knowing how you got there, like what happened, and everything, and it might be just like third and long, and you didn't even play first or second down, so but it's something to work on. Coach always talks about converting on critical downs, and helps our defense work on getting off the field on critical downs.
But doing that, just putting it down for a regular series of plays, that helps more with just like the flow.
Yeah, I mean it feels more like a game, and kind of gets you into a rhythm and everything. But whatever situation we're in, we need to be able to capitalize and do our stuff regardless.
Everybody's talking about how close this team is and the chemistry. What is different in the time that you've been here about this team this year as far as bonding?
Yeah, I mean, I think this year the leadership and the chemistry is at a high. I feel like the guys on the team have really taken initiative to becoming closer as a team. Offense connecting with defense, because that's something I feel like in the past we're a little disconnected on. And working together more on the sideline. So it's definitely something that I think we've spent a lot of time this whole offseason is growing and getting together as a team. I think it's going to pay off a lot this season for us.
As one of the leaders of the squad, I know guys are trying to get anxious, want to play another team. How do you help keep the guys patient, know that wait one day at a time and soon it'll be actual game day?
Yeah, I mean, I think we understand what we have in front of us, and we're in our mock week right now, so a replication of game week. But I think it's becoming more and more realistic when you get to this point, and I think guys are hungry to get to this point and anxious to be able to start preparing for Tennessee. So I don't really think there's any of that going on right now, because we did just transition from kind of more of a camp setting to a game week. So I think guys are excited to start watching film on Tennessee and start game planning for it.
David, is mock week important for new players?
Yeah, I think for sure. It's definitely very important, because it gives you what a game week's going to be like before the actual first game. And knows what to expect, for the game week of game one. And I think that's good, because I don't think going into, the first game, not knowing what to expect, on a Thursday practice or a Friday practice or whatever that is, or, a Sunday practice, or, just anything like that, on not knowing what to expect. So I think doing this and knowing what to expect for the new guys next week will be good.